They say that money can't buy happiness, but the Sultan of Brunei seems to be doing just fine. Today we're talking about the Sultan of Brunei, a man whose net worth is so high that it can make Scrooge McDuck's money vault look like chump change. So how does one person spend all that wealth? What does one do with all that money? Istana Nurul Iman Palace and Real Estate. First up, we have the Istana Nurul Iman Palace, which is the Sultan's official residence. This thing is massive. This sprawling complex is the official residence of the Sultan and his family, and it's one of the largest residential palaces in the world. I'm talking over 1,700 rooms, including 257 bathrooms and 5 swimming pools. What does one even do with that many bathrooms? Do you just walk around the palace all day, trying out different toilets? The palace is estimated to be worth around $1.4 billion, which is more than the GDP of some countries. It's so big that it even has its own mosque, which can accommodate up to 1,500 worshippers at a time. And if that's not enough, the palace also has a banquet hall that can seat up to 5,000 guests. Talk about throwing a party. But it's not just the size of the palace that's impressive. It's also filled with some of the most luxurious and extravagant amenities you can imagine. The palace features gold-plated elevators, crystal chandeliers, and even a throne room with a 200-year-old solid gold throne. And let's not forget about the gardens, which cover over 200 acres and include a man-made lake and helipad. Despite its incredible size and opulence, the Istana Nurul Iman Palace is also used for official government business. The palace is home to several government officials, and it's where the Sultan meets with foreign dignitaries and hosts state affairs. In fact, the palace is so important to the government of Brunei that it even has its own dedicated website. But the Sultan's real estate holdings don't stop at the palace. The Sultan is also rumored to own a number of other properties around the world, including private islands and luxurious penthouses in some of the world's most exclusive cities, including a sprawling estate in Surrey, England, and a luxurious villa in Beverly Hills, California. The estate in Surrey is said to be worth over $120 million and includes a massive mansion, a swimming pool, and extensive gardens and grounds. The villa in Beverly Hills is equally impressive, with a stunning view of the city and all the amenities you would expect from a property owned by a billionaire. His real estate portfolio is said to be worth billions of dollars, and it's a testament to his incredible wealth and taste. Private jet. But wait, there's more. The Sultan also owns a customized Boeing 747-400, which is worth around $230 million. The jet is often referred to as the Flying Palace, and it's not hard to see why. The interior is decked out in some of the most luxurious materials you can imagine, including gold-plated fixtures and marble floors. The jet can accommodate up to 100 passengers, and it's even equipped with a throne room and a prayer room. Of course, flying in such luxury doesn't come cheap. It's estimated that the Sultan spends millions of dollars each year just on maintenance and operating costs for his private jet. But for the Sultan, the cost is worth it. He's able to travel in complete comfort and privacy, and he can take his entire entourage with him wherever he goes. Fun fact, the Sultan's private jet is so impressive that it's often used as a diplomatic tool. When he travels to other countries, the jet is often parked on the tarmac for all to see, a symbol of the Sultan's incredible wealth and power. But hey, it's not all about material possessions, right? Maybe the Sultan is a philanthropist who donates his fortune to worthy causes. Well, he does have a charity organization, the Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah Foundation, which has donated millions of dollars to education, health, and environmental projects. So that's something, I guess. Jewelry collection. But let's get back to the ridiculous stuff, shall we? The Sultan is also known for his extensive and valuable jewelry collection. The collection is said to be one of the most impressive in the world, with pieces that are worth millions of dollars each. The collection includes a wide range of jewelry, including diamond-studded necklaces, bracelets, and earrings. One of the most impressive pieces is the Sultan's diamond tiara, which is encrusted with over 24 carats of diamonds and is valued at over $20 million. I'm not sure what you need a tiara for in this day and age, but if you got $20 million burning a hole in your pocket, I guess it's a good way to spend it as any. But the Sultan's jewelry collection isn't just about diamonds. He's also known to own a number of unique and rare pieces, such as an emerald and diamond necklace that was once owned by the legendary actress Elizabeth Taylor. The necklace is said to be worth over $15 million and is one of the most prized pieces in the collection. Yachts. And we can't forget about the Sultan's yachts. Yes, yachts, plural. He owns a number of them, including the Tits, a 70-meter yacht worth around $100 million. Yes, you heard that right. Tits. I don't know who came up with the name, but I hope they got a raise. And if 70 meters just isn't enough, boat for you? The Sultan also has the Tits 2, a 90-meter yacht worth around $200 million. Because why settle for one ridiculously expensive yacht when you can have two? Car collection. The Sultan is also known to have one of the most impressive car collections in the world, with over 7,000 cars reportedly in his possession. His garage spans several football fields and includes custom-made vehicles with gold-plated accents and diamond-encrusted badges. One of the most famous cars in the Sultan's collection is a custom-made Rolls-Royce that is studded with over 24 carats of diamonds. The car reportedly cost over $14 million to create and is one of the most expensive cars in the world. Many of the cars are stored in climate-controlled warehouses where they remain in pristine condition and are seldom seen by the public. Nonetheless, his car-themed events are attended by some of the world's elite car enthusiasts. Now let's talk about the Sultan's fashion sense, or lack thereof, depending on who you ask. The Sultan is known for his love of bling, and he's often seen sporting some wild outfits. One notable example is a suit he wore to his 50th birthday party, which was covered in 110 green and yellow diamonds. The party lasted for a week and reportedly cost $27 million, with over 2,000 guests in attendance. The party was attended by a who's who of international celebrities and dignitaries, including Prince Charles and even the late Princess Diana. Performers such as Whitney Houston, Tina Turner, and Sir Tom Jones were also brought in to entertain the guests. But did you know a whopping $17 million alone was paid for Michael Jackson to perform for the Sultan as well? I'm not sure what occasion would call for a diamond-covered suit, but I guess when you're the Sultan, every day is a special occasion. Private zoo. But wait, there's even more. The Sultan has a private zoo. The zoo includes a wide range of animals, including tigers, lions, elephants, and even some exotic and rare species that are hard to find in other zoos. One of the most impressive things about the Sultan's zoo is the level of care and attention that the animals receive. The zoo is staffed by a team of experienced animal handlers and veterinarians who are dedicated to providing the highest level of care to each and every animal in the zoo. The animals are fed a healthy and balanced diet, and they receive regular checkups and medical care to ensure that they're happy and healthy. But the zoo isn't just a place for the Sultan to show off his wealth. It's also a way for him to give back to the community. The zoo is open to the public on certain days of the year, and visitors are able to see the animals up close and learn about them from knowledgeable guides. The Sultan is also known for being a strong advocate for animal welfare, and he has donated millions of dollars to animal conservation organizations around the world. I'm not sure how one goes about acquiring a tiger as a pet, but I'm sure it involves a lot of money and not asking too many questions. So there you have it, folks, the Sultan of Brunei and his incredibly expensive assets. It's easy to look at all this wealth and extravagance and feel a little bit jealous, but let's be real. Most of us will never even come close to that kind of money. And even if we did, I'd like to think we'd use it for something a little more meaningful than a diamond-encrusted suit or gold-plated toilet. But hey, who am I to judge? If the Sultan wants to spend his money on yachts and tigers and blinged-out suits, that's his prerogative. All we can do is sit back and marvel at the sheer ridiculousness of it all. Well, that's it for today's tour of the Sultan's insane wealth. If you're feeling inspired to start your own collection of luxury cars or private islands, just remember, you'll need a few $1 billion first. And while you're saving up, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us for more fascinating videos.